Lagos State demolitions, the latest being Lekki Palm City at AJAH, Lagos State, Nigeria. I mean, you must have seen the news flying around both on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, everywhere. Everyone is talking about the latest demolitions at Lekki Palm City, and I've been to that estate. I've almost sold the property there. That place is as beautiful as ever. Call to access estate, very secure and everything. So you will not even think that something like this will come up, but yet it has happened. And now it's time for us to know the reason why this happened and what we can do to prevent things like this happening, especially you as an investor. Before you put your money down on such houses, what you should do before you do that. Okay, in case you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Gladys of Jolly's Properties. I am a realtor right here in the city of Lagos. I sell properties both here in Lagos and even beyond Lagos, talking about Ogun State, Ibadan, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Lagos in general, even Delta State, we have properties all around. So in case you're looking for a property to purchase here in Lagos or anywhere else in Nigeria, you have come to the right choice. Yes, you have met the right channel. And talking about properties, we have different types. We have both lands and houses, and even farming investments, or even short-term real estate investments, where you can just put your money down on a property, and in 6 months, minimum 12 months, you're going to get your return back. That's what we call short-term real estate investment. But more on that later. For now, let's talk about the Lagos State demolitions that happened from the 17th of January, even up to yesterday. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, Lekki Palm City. Why was that place demolished? Well, for one, safety. Let's start with that, safety. If you watch the video very closely, look at the video there, you can see some houses are tilting. Right. Now you'll be wondering, why are they tilting? That is because that place is literally an ocean. Yes, it is an ocean. It was sand filled and then sold to developers who now build houses there and now selling to the general public. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Lagos is half water anyways. We do a lot of reclamation here. Even the coastal road that is done here, they had to sand fill the place. Reclamation of land. Right. So it is not something out of the ordinary. But why is this happening? Well, for one reason, it's structural issue. Right. Normally, when you sand fill a place like that, you need to give it time to settle. You need to give it time for it to consolidate, for the sediments to consolidate. You don't just sand fill a place and start building immediately. So my take on this is that these developers that built these houses, they are actually in a rush to get the monies back. They must have spent a lot of money buying land there, because buying land there is not actually cheap. These are lands that have been reclaimed. You're going to get in like a plot of land for above 120 million or thereabouts. Yeah, it is that expensive because it's actually in town. Right, so lands there are not cheap. And now these people, these developers, they have invested in these lands. They want to get their money back. So they're actually in a haste, right? They don't want to give it normally. Normally, you should give it like 2 years. Yeah, 2 years for the sand that you have filled on the ocean to consolidate, to be solidified in a way that you can build a structure that will stand. But they want their money back. Haste cost it. And so they started building. Now, even though they didn't want to build before, they saw their counterparts already building. I'm like, I bought my land beside this guy and has already erected a duplex. What am I even waiting for? I mean, I'm having cash flow right now. I can buy my materials and even start building. And before you know it, the building has been raised. So haste, and then competition, and then FOMO. Right, because they feel like you're missing out on the market right now. Because I mean, if I build late, then I might be more expensive. People might not want to buy because they've already bought from my people. So let me build anyway. It's already built, so I can build my own. And so everybody now went ahead and constructed houses, beautiful houses. If you ask me, they are very beautiful. If you see LED lights, swimming pool everywhere, spacious. I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. It's fine, but someone said it's like Ajegunle painted with Mary Kay powder. I mean, you have Mary Kay the building. How about the inside of it? The foundation, the structural components. Did you do the right thing? Did you do the right thing? Okay, so a lot of comments are flying around. They're like, I mean, this is not the first time Lagos is demolition, and it will not be the last, right? Most people are saying, they're targeting Igbos because a lot of Igbos have properties there. I don't even want to talk about that because it's crazy. I mean, if you see the video, houses are tilting. Do you want to live in a place whereby in the next 3 years or 4 years you are sinking into the ocean? I mean, your common sense should tell you that it is not right. So forget about tribalism for now. Let's talk about the real issue here, which is the structural component of the buildings right there. Right, safety is more important than any other thing in this world. It must be safe first, especially in a building. You can hear a lot of collapse have been going on, even old buildings. Hear about what happened in Malogun, the Nigerian insurance building that collapsed at those three brothers died and so many others. Old buildings like that are collapsing. How much more this one that you are just building in a haste? So things like this, you shouldn't be in a hurry to build your houses, all because you want to make money. Like the money, like if you don't make that money that time, you don't make it anymore. No, do the right thing from the onset and let everything be fine. Now that is one. Developers are in haste. They want to get their monies back. The money they used to buy the land, they want to get it back. Now, I believe I'm a realtor. I've worked with people. I've worked with developers for some years now, so I know how these things work. I mean, you walk around every day, you see labs car, all these bodies. They are canceling buildings. Like, if I let me ask the question, is it just for the dues they have not paid, or are they actually checking? Because you can't tell me that they are building those houses without building approval. You can't tell me that. These properties must have been approved by somebody in the government office before they are being allowed to go that far. So who is approving all these buildings? Are they going through the right channels? Developers? Are they meeting the right people? Are they getting the right documents? Is government actually checking these properties before they say, oh, go ahead and continue building? Is the soil test being confirmed that it's okay to build? The kind of structure they want to build there? Are they actually checking these things? So to me, I don't think you shouldn't just blame developers for being in a hurry to build, because definitely they're not building without approvals. They are not building. They have some sort of paper that shows it is approved for me to start building. They have some sort of document that shows that. If you ask them, they're going to bring it out. I believe so. Because in Lagos right now, you can't just build a property without approval from the government. So who is approving these buildings? That is what we should be asking ourselves. Now, this is not a question of, oh, the title is right, oh, the title is wrong, oh, it has C of O, it has government consent, government's consent. Yes, that place, Lekki Palm City as a whole, has a global C of O already. So some developers already have governor's consent on their property. So title document is okay. So now the issue is structural engineering is wrong, building in a haste, and then who is now approving these buildings? Who is doing all of that? That's the kind of question we should be asking ourselves, right? Now, for you and as an investor, it's not the time to say, oh, I won't invest in properties again. You have to, because the housing deficit is not even going down, or it's climbing up. Yes, the housing deficit in Nigeria is high. In Lagos in particular, it is higher. In fact, it's the highest. People will definitely need shelter. Will definitely need a place to live, a place to lay their heads. So you that have the funds, it's your time to get into the real estate business and provide housing solutions, thereby making money. The money is hidden inside the problem. The problem is housing solutions. So you cannot say you want to back out now. You can't back out because someone was complaining on X the other time that her rent was 1.2 million and the landlord increased it to 3.2 million just this January. Imagine increasing the rent from 1.2 million to 3.2 million. She was crying, what am I going to do? People are going to be homeless if you don't provide housing solutions in Lagos, because the rent is not coming down, it's going up. So what I'm trying to say is that you cannot say, because of what's happening here, you don't want to invest in real estate anymore. No, you shouldn't do that. Rather, what you should do before putting your money down on any investment in Lagos, you should do the right thing, go through the right channels. You come to us as realtors, we present these houses to you, you do your due diligence. I mean, it's okay to like, oh, this place is fine, it's what I want, a 4 bedroom duplex house, this is nice, oh, I like this, okay, how much is this? You have a payment plan, okay, I can go for this. It is okay to do all of that, but this is your money. You worked hard for it. I mean, working for money these days is mad. Let me tell you something. A 2 bedroom apartment in Lekki goes for as high as 200 million naira. And that is even the least. Yes, that is the base range. Now, talking about duplexes, you're talking about 400 million, 500 million and above. In the city of Lagos, that is almost half a billion naira to get a standard house in Lagos. So this is money that you have worked for. For you to now come and invest it here, you don't just invest it like that. You don't just put your money, okay, I like this place, I like it, the payment plan sounds good. Okay, you have CFO, you have governor's consent, fine, take my money. No, please. This year should be the year for you to do the due diligence, do the right thing, go through the right channels for you to get the right documents, ensure that it has a building approval, it has a layout approval, it has all the necessary documents that you need before you can now say, okay, fine, let's go ahead with this. And talk to the people that you're buying the house from, talk to the developer, even go as far as go to Alausa and talk to the people. So that you can be sure that you're doing the right thing at the right time. Okay, now I saw something I want to read out to you concerning the bodies that are involved in real estate, just to keep you informed, right? So these are the list of regulatory agencies you must know as a real estate investor, especially in the city of Lagos. I'm going to put it there on the screen, but just listen as I read it out, okay? Number 1 is the Lagos State Ministry of Housing. It's the government ministry of Lagos State government responsible for housing policy, housing delivery, and helping expand access to affordable and quality homes for Lagosians. Note this down, okay? Lagos State Ministry of Housing. Number 2 is the Office of the Surveyor General of Lagos State. This body is responsible for surveying and mapping of land, approving survey plans, and official land boundary records, which are required when processing land titles. That's number 2. The next body you should be conversant with if you're an investor in Lagos State is the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, which is popularly known as LASRERA. We are members of LASRERA, right? It's the central regulator for real estate transactions in Lagos, licenses and registers real estate practitioners, which is we, monitors property deals and enforces industry standards. It handles complaints and compliance issues in property transactions. A body you should take note of if you're an investor in Lagos. The 4th one is the Lagos State Land Bureau. Right, this body handles land administration, including allocation, title documentation like the CFO, transfer of land interest, and verification of ownership. It is essential for confirming your land titles and processing land-related transactions. Another body you should take note of is the Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. This body oversees urban and regional planning and issues planning permits for land development. It ensures that developments follow zoning and physical planning laws. The next body is Lagos State Physical Planning Permits Authority, which is the LASPA. This agency issues planning permits required before any construction or major development starts. Before you can start constructing any structure, you need to go through LASPA, which is the Lagos State Physical Planning Permits Authority. Now, these developers are meant to go through this body to ensure that they have done their due diligence, they have done the right thing before erecting a building over there. So now you, as an investor, should ask the question, where is your LASPA document? That's so that you are okay to build here. Are you trying to understand the kind of questions you should be asking before you put your money down on an investment in Lagos? Like I said, you can't say you don't want to invest in Lagos. You must invest. So you have to invest because housing deficit is not going down. You must invest. But before you invest, do your due diligence. Go through these bodies. Now, the next one is the Lagos State Ministry of Environment and Water Resources. This ministry, it plays a regulatory and approval role to ensure that real estate development does not harm the environment, drainage systems, or water resources. For example, now what happened in Lekki Palm City, like I said earlier, that place is an ocean, right, to a sandfield. Now, the environmental resources must have come. They need to have come there to check that what they have done here so far, I hope it's not going to affect the water body surrounding environment. There, there's a canal actually. Hope you're not even building on the canal itself, so water can flow easily. Right. Okay. Another body, the Lagos State New Towns Development Authority. This is a Lagos government agency that's created to help Lagos states manage urban growth, reduce congestion, and develop well-planned communities outside the main metropolitan center. Now, trying to, Lagos is congested right now, so we're trying to like expand and go far. So this body is responsible for that planning, right? The New Town Development Authority. Now, the next one is the Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency. This body focuses on urban regeneration and housing renewal in older communities, which can affect redevelopment projects. Another body you should be aware of is, okay, I don't know if this one concerns you, but let me just mention it. Let me see. This one is for if you want to buy a land here. Yeah, Lagos State Special Task Force on Land Grabbers, also known as Lagos State Task Force. This task force was established by the Lagos State government to address growing problem of land grabbing activities where individuals or groups use force, intimidation, or fraudulent means to seize or disrupt legitimate ownership of the use of land. Its main functions include reduce and prevent land grabbing activities, uphold and enforce property rights, coordinate enforcement efforts, handle petitions and disputes. Okay, there's so many things that they do. So this body is responsible. In case you're thinking of becoming a developer in Lagos State, you should be conversant with a body like this. You should go through this body, Lagos State Special Task Force on Land Grabbers. So not when you buy your land now, they're not come and grab it from you, no. Go through the right body so that your property is safe and secure. Okay, and the final one I want to talk about here is the Lagos State Safety Commission and Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory Agency. These are the bodies responsible for all the soil tests, the piling, before you build, you must pass the soil test, right? So you must send your samples to this body for them to check for you. Now, what am I trying to tell you all this? Just that the bodies that are responsible for real estate as a whole, in the city of Lagos in particular, you don't just build properties blindly in Lagos. You must go through the right channels. That's why I keep asking, who are approving these building permits? Now, in conclusion of this video, I just want to encourage you not to give up on real estate in Lagos. Real estate is booming in Lagos. It's not going to end. It's not going to stop. Demolitions will not stop either. The best way to go about having real estate or doing real estate business in Lagos is by going through the right channels, go through the right bodies, and ask the right questions. As an investor, please do not purchase a property of very high value, 100 million and above, without doing your due diligence. Please, you don't have someone to help you with this. You can talk to us. That's why we are here. You talk to us. We have connections to all the right people that will help you go through the documents for the property, ensure that they have all the necessary things they need to start building or to even continue the building before you make a purchase. People are crying today. Somebody crying a lot. A lot of, in fact, people in diaspora in particular, they are the ones that are most affected because most times they just send money down home to their brother to just help them. Oh, my brother is right here. Let him go and see the place. And the brother was just fine. We don't even have the time. So please go through the right people. Go through us. We as realtors, we are here to help you. We're not just here to just show you land and come and buy. That's why we are also called consultants. Consult us. Talk to us. We're here to help. Don't throw your hard-earned money away. Ensure that who you're buying from also has the right approvals, and so your money does not go to waste. Money is not easy to make, I know. Don't let it go to waste. And if you're ready to talk more about this, if you're ready to have more conversations concerning what just happened at Lekki Palm City, or you want to hear more safe ways you can invest in Lagos, you can reach out to me. My name is Gladys. My number is showing right there on the screen. My WhatsApp link is on the description. You can click it there and let us talk about Lagos State real estate or real estate business in Lagos State. Thank you so much for paying attention to what I've talked about so far. Thank you so much for listening to me. Like, come your way next time. My name is Gladys of Jolly's Properties. I bring you good deals, right deals, high-end properties, even the ones that you can afford, family investment, anything you can think of, as long as it's going to give you profits. I'm interested in it. As long as it's going to give you peace of mind, you can count me in. I'm here to help, okay? So reach out to me if you have any more concerns concerning this demolition or anything in real estate at all. I am here. Till I come your way next time, till I see you again on my WhatsApp, till I see you on my DM, your comments. It's a bye for now. Peace out.